So, hey guys, what's up? Power Boxing here. So, I'm just reading this crazy article about the Sports Illustrated, how they're ranking Pacquiao as of right now, eighth on the pound for pound list. And it's really crazy what they're ranking, who they're ranking above Manny Pacquiao. They're ranking Roman Gonzalez number one, Gennady Golovkin number two, uh, Sergey Kovalev number three, Andre Ward number four, Guillermo Rigondeaux number five, Canelo Alvarez number six, Terrence Crawford number seven, and Danny Garcia number 10. Now, for some reason, it doesn't say who's number 9 for some reason. I don't know why, but that's kind of weird. Anyway, for some reason it doesn't say who number 9 is. But anyway, the fact that Pacquiao, I guess it really doesn't matter. The fact that those guys are ahead of Pacquiao is just kind of crazy because he was ranked number 2 before he lost to Floyd Mayweather. And in my opinion, he beat Floyd Mayweather. It was a very close fight. It's not like he got dominated or anything. And now he's number 8 on their list. But then, to be honest, I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was number 2 on their list. I know on the Ring magazine he was number 2. But if he was number 2 on Sports Illustrated before the Mayweather fight, that is just crazy. But the fact that they put Canelo ahead of Pacquiao, they put Andre Ward ahead of Pacquiao when the guy's not even fighting, Gennady Golovkin ahead of Pacquiao, I don't agree with that because who has he beaten, really? Like, he's beaten good fighters, but Golovkin hasn't beaten really great fighters, really. Canelo has actually beaten better fighters than Gennady Golovkin. He beat Miguel Cotto, and I know Gennady Golovkin would beat Miguel Cotto, but he hasn't, right? He hasn't beat those fighters. He hasn't fought those fighters. But you can't blame him because there's not much in his division. But I don't think you should put him number 2, really. But, like, if you're talking in the sense of is he pretty much unstoppable at 160? Yeah, he is. But if you're talking resume-wise, no, he shouldn't be number 2. But it's not his problem that there's no competition, I guess. But Andre Ward, he's not even fighting. He shouldn't even be in top 10. Roman Gonzalez, he's at the very low weights. The flyweight doesn't get that much hype, really. But he's undefeated still. He's had so many fights. So, like I said, pound for pound lists are opinions, I guess, vary. So, but Canelo's above Pacquiao at number 6. Terrence Crawford is number 7 ahead of Pacquiao. And really, he shouldn't be there. Terrence Crawford is good, but he beat Gamboa. He had trouble with Gamboa, a guy who was much smaller than him at a lower weight. What was it, 135 it was at. So, I don't know, I find this kind of silly, really. The fact that Danny Garcia is number 10 and Terrence Crawford's number 7, that should be reverse. Danny Garcia should be ranked way better than Terrence Crawford, so I don't understand that. Guillermo Rigondeaux, number 5, he hasn't lost. Really, his best name is Nonito Donaire, but he didn't look that good in his last couple fights, or his last fight anyway, he looked horrible. So, I do not agree with this list that the Sports Illustrated has. The ones that you could kind of put in there, Roman Gonzalez, okay, he should be in there, I guess. Gennady Golovkin should be there. Sergey Kovalev should be ranked. If I was going to put anyone ahead of Manny Pacquiao right now, I'd probably put Sergey Kovalev ahead. And where is Timothy Bradley in this list? He's only lost once to Manny Pacquiao. He's not even in this list. So that's stupid. Don't agree with the list at all. So anyway, wow, that's a joke. So apparently why Mayweather's not on the list, we already know that. He's retired, so understandable. But it says noticeably absent from this list were Mayweather and Marquez, with the former retiring last year, Floyd Mayweather, and Marquez having been inactive since defeating Mike Alvarado in 2014. Yet Andre Ward's number 4. You gotta be kidding me. By beating this Paul guy, he put him number 4. No, that's a joke. Like I said, it's hard to. It all varies on opinion. It's hard to say who's number 1, who's not, like, to put it in an order list. But definitely Gennady Golovkin deserves to be in top 10. Not because his resume. He's beaten good fighters, but the guy's unstoppable. Name someone who can beat Gennady Golovkin in his weight class. No one. Sergey Kovalev. Name someone who can beat him in his weight class. Only possibly Andre Ward can. So really, Andre Ward deserves to be in the top 10 if he starts fighting again, but he hasn't been fighting, so you can't really put him there. So Sergey Kovalev, Gennady Golovkin, Manny Pacquiao, Danny Garcia. Maybe he does deserve to be in top 10. I don't disagree with that. Even though he had a close fight with Robert Guerrero, you could have saw him losing that fight, but still the guy's winning, and he's faced very good opposition too, Lucas Matisse and a bunch of other names. But like I said, you're putting Canelo, Terence Crawford, Gamrot Rigondeaux all over Manny Pacquiao. Like that's just a joke, really. Like if you had Danny Garcia ahead of Pacquiao, I wouldn't be complaining as much. But the fact that Terence Crawford and Canelo are ahead of him, I just don't agree with that. But everyone has their own opinion anyway. Like I said, it's hard to set in order, but definitely Terence Crawford, Gamrot Rigondeaux, Canelo should not be ahead of Manny Pacquiao. Sergey Kovalev and Gennady Golovkin, the fact that they're pretty much unstoppable right now, you could put them 1 and 2 based on that, because who can beat them, really? They face good fighters. Sergey Kovalev's faced greater fighters, so that's why I would put him ahead of Gennady Golovkin. But I do not agree with this list. Let me know what you guys think of the list. Roman Gonzalez, number 1. Gennady Golovkin, number 2. Sergey Kovalev, number 3. Andre Ward, number 4. Gamrot Rigondeaux, number 5. Saul Canelo Alvarez, number 6. Terence Crawford, number 7. Number 8, Manny Pacquiao. Number 9 is missing for some reason in this site I'm looking at. And Danny Garcia, number 10. This is according to the Sports Illustrated's pound-for-pound list. I know a lot of you guys are going to agree with Gennady Golovkin and Sergey Kovalev, but I know a lot of you aren't going to agree with the same with me on Andre Ward being there, Terence Crawford, and Canelo. So, power boxing, powering down.